A historic moment in world politics. Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro has been captured by U.S. forces and flown to the United States to face trial. A move that's sending shockwaves around the globe. But what exactly just happened? And why it matters? Let's break it down. The capture and what it is. On January 3rd, U.S. forces carried out a large-scale military operation inside Venezuela, resulting in the capture of President Nicolás Maduro and his wife Delia Flores, right in Caracas and taken out of the country. They were transferred to U.S. custody and appeared in a federal court in New York, where Maduro pleaded not guilty to drug trafficking, narco-terrorism, and weapons charges. According to AP News, the U.S. government justifies it as enforcing long-standing indictments, but critics call it an unprecedented act of force against a sovereign leader. Why this is huge. This isn't just another headline. This is one of the most dramatic acts of foreign intervention in decades. Venezuela sits on some of the largest oil reserves in the world, and its political stability, or lack of, can shift global energy markets overnight. Plus, putting a sitting head of state on trial in another country is almost unheard of in modern geopolitics. And it raises serious questions about international law and sovereignty. According to Reuters, global reactions. World leaders are split. Some applaud removing a leader accused of corruption and brutality, saying it could open the door to a democratic transition. But many others, including the United Nations Secretary General, warn that this extensive military action undermines international norms and could destabilize the region. Latin American governments such as Brazil and Mexico condemn the operation as a breach of sovereignty, while others fear the precedent it sets for global interventions. What this means for Venezuela. Here at home, Venezuelans are reacting on both sides. Some see this as liberation from a government long accused of authoritarianism and economic collapse. Foreign policy. Others see it as a foreign invasion that could lead to further chaos or even civil conflict, with competing power blocks inside the country. Reuters. In the wake of Maduro's capture, Delcy Rodriguez has been declared interim president, but her legitimacy remains hotly disputed. So, what happens next? Maduro's legal team will fight his detention and the substance of the charges in U.S. court. Time diplomats are scrambling to prevent broader conflict and chart a path for peaceful political transition and elections. Foreign policy. Meanwhile, economic and geopolitical players are watching closely, because the outcome could reshape U.S.-Latin America relations for years to come. Is this a turning point toward democracy in Venezuela? Or a dangerous move that could escalate global tensions? Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a breaking story like this.